Before we get into the real topic of the video, I want to talk about the game I'm going to be playing in the background. It's Berserk for the Atari 2600. I remember it being one of the first Atari games I ever played, back when I was about 10 years old, when my family borrowed my uncle's Atari 2600 from his house for about a couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3. I remember having lots of fun playing that and the Atari version of Pac-Man and Pitfall. And after that, I don't know any other sport games I played besides one sport game that I don't know the name of. Anyway, this game is terrible. It's hard. I don't get why when you touch the walls, you die. It's hard to dodge bullets. There's times in the game when you can't escape getting killed. It's a one-shot hit, and your character walks so slow. You could say it could get a pass because it was made in 1982, but shut up, okay? I don't care if it was made in 1982. I don't care if it was made in 1822. I don't care, it sucks. The worst thing is the way the bullets work is that they have to hit something or disappear before another one is fired, so things like this can be done. Isn't that just the best sound in the world? Shoot at a wall and it sounds like a dying robot. Anyway, to the topic of today's video, it's gonna be about dabbing. Y'all, everybody out there is probably wondering, oh, but dabbing, why are you making a video on dabbing? Man, come on, dude. Everybody's made videos on dabbing. But I watched the movie called Early Man today. And it's that movie that was made by the people who made Wallace and Gromit. It's a very good movie. I recommend you watch it. Say a good 9 out of 10. Just gonna get dislikes for saying that. Anyway. But in the trailers, there was a trailer for a new movie coming out. You remember that movie, Beverly Hills Chihuahuas, or the Wonder Pups, or whatever those little puppy golden retrievers were called back in the early 2000s or something? Well, there's a new movie coming out made by the people who made Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I'm probably getting you mad just by saying that one. But also, the trailer features fucking dabbing. Sorry. I just get real mad. I was sitting in the movie theater. I'm happy. I'm eating some popcorn and drinking iced tea because I'm all about that green game, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry. Anyway. And I'm sitting there, and I see the trailer. How's the dabbing dog? I cry. I cried aloud in the middle of the theater, and I humiliated myself, but I couldn't stop myself from crying because it physically hurt. And I also heard some old people cry in the background. My own grandmother cried. She's the one who took me to the place, and it was just a real sad experience. They actually had to shut down the movie theater because the kid in the audience said to his mother, I want to see that movie. And the mother, she did the right thing. She took out her Glock and just put it in the middle of his forehead and said, you know what, you're not my son anymore. And he just fired a shot. We had to leave and we had to watch the movie in another theater. We had to wait a couple 30 minutes because that would be the next showing at the other theater. But still, it was worth it. And when we heard that gunshot and we heard the information, I stopped crying. Because that's what brought my day up today. Hearing a young child. Jesus Christ. And you thought white people reviewing the Black Panther was racist? Well, you should see this film. I can't remember the name of the film. I go on the Fandango site. I don't see it there. It's probably because they're ashamed to even be airing it in their theaters. And there's a scene where they're in the car and there's a dog detective, and he's a brown-haired dog, and he talks. It's a black voice actor, and they're in the car, all right, the dog and the human, and he turns on the radio or something like that, and he's listening to Viva Las Vegas, and then the dog changes the channel to some hip-hop song. I don't know the name. I've heard it before, but I really don't listen to hip-hop. I mean, have you heard the music I play at the end of my videos? You think I listen to hip-hop? No. Anyway, so they keep fighting over the radio because the black dog wants to listen to hip-hop. And it's so racist, I felt myself physically cringing. And I saw 6 black people leave the theater with paper in hand, probably writing complaints. That's probably why they also removed it. Anyway, just dabbing in general now. We're done talking about this stupid dog movie. And anyway, so dabbing has become so oversaturated with lots of little kids doing it because they think it's cool because Jake Paul did it. Dabbing on the haters. I've seen a lot in children's media. Just like when films from maybe a year ago that were meant for kids, and they talk about the internet and social media a lot to try to pander to them or other relatable children's things. Well, it's the same with dabbing. I'm seeing dabbing a lot as well with film, and it's really annoying me. Like I said, I started crying whenever I see a dab and I'm not warned or given any kind of warning beforehand. I always just break out crying and contemplate which ways I can kill myself tonight. At the end of the day, don't dab, even if it's ironic. A statement that I'm probably just gonna ruin by posting some dab emoji or something stupid in the future, and people are gonna be like, well, geez, man, remember that time you said you shouldn't do ironic dabbing? And I'll be like, shut your ugly ass up, boy. I don't give 2 fucks. I meant you. I never talked about me not doing it, you piece of cheese. Alright, kids. I'm gonna have a very original joke for you guys. For every like this video gets, I will send you a framed, autographed picture of me in your post. I just need what I need, your credit card so I can buy the frame, and your address so I can send it to you. So give me your credit card information in the description below and say, give me that painting, and then I'll give it to you. And I won't. I'll just cry because I will. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. Fuck. Alright, kids, for being so cool, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek into the new series, original series I'm making, by playing it for you on this here virtual reel-to-reel player. Alright, here we go. He's gonna take you to the recent past to play some shitty vids that suck ass. He'd rather have the Fred movie on a constant loop and have it played daily. He'd rather eat the rotten corpse of Kim Jong-il and down it with beer. He's the angry FaZe Banks nerd. He's the angry Jake Paul nerd. He's the angry video reviewing nerd. I've never wanted to die more.